Hi there, fifth grade. Welcome back to another week of V-Learning. So last week for writing, you guys were writing what you saw outside one or two windows of your house, which was super cool. While I was reading those, I loved learning about what your homes look like, but also you inspired me to think of the next kind of assignment that we're going to have this week. So this week's sentence starter or sentence stem, every day it's going to be you writing about something that's dot, dot, dot. So today you're actually going to be writing about something that's special to me. You need to think of an object, maybe at your house, maybe it's something outside, maybe it's a picture, I don't know, but something that is special to you. Perhaps it's a toy, like I said, maybe it's a picture, maybe it's a book or a movie, but really take some time to think of something that's special to you and why. So you're writing this week, just today is going to be you telling me and describing what is that thing that's special to you and why is it special to you. Usually it has some memories attached to it. So last week when you guys were writing about what you saw outside your windows, a lot of you guys started having memories from when you were little and playing either in your backyard or front yard or something like that. So that's kind of where I got this inspiration from. I want you guys to really think about things that you remember. And today it's an object and why it's special to you. So if I'm you guys, as usual, you're going to go to your classwork, V-Learning Writing. I actually have Friday's happiness journal and instructions posted in case you still want to do the drawing contest. I see not a lot of kids have the time to do it, so if you want to participate in the drawing contest, you can, right? But you're going to scroll down and find your V-Learning diary. So I'll go here, and as usual, boys and girls, please, please, please remember your cursor goes on top here in the beginning of April, and you click Enter. Arrow up and the date. Please always have the date. April 28th, 2020. And enter again. So today is something that's special to me. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to do a two-step thing. I want you to, one, describe the object, and two, tell me why it's special. Okay. So something that's special to me, it might seem silly, but it's just special to me, is my Fitbit watch. Okay. As you can see, here's my watch. I could actually take it off for you. This is what it looks like. Okay, it's got a cool mesh band that I really like. I'm going to write about my Fitbit watch. So watch. Something that's special to me is my Fitbit watch. And first, I'm going to describe it. It has a mesh silver band that fits snugly around my wrist. Sometimes it can be loose, and other times it fits tight, right? So sometimes I want it really tight around my wrist, so like it's reading my heart rate, and sometimes I just like it like loose, right? It has a magnet that holds it in place, and it does not give me a rash. I used to have a lot of different bands and they kept giving me rashes on my wrist, so that's just pretty important to me, right? My Fitbit, I'm still describing it, right? Shows me my heart rate. It tracks my exercise and even my sleep. Okay. So right now I've just described it to you. You guys will describe whatever your object is, whether it's a toy, whether it's a picture, whether it's a book. What does it look like? What does the thing actually do? So those are some of the things that mine does, and I described it to you. Now, next, after describing, okay, what does it look like? What is your thing, something that's special to you? I want you to tell me why is it special to you, right? What makes it special? So for me, I'm going to start a new paragraph. So I'm going to click Return or Enter. And so up here, I should have indented. I do click Tab or Indent. Now when I go back down here, Tab or Indent again, I'm going to say, this Fitbit is special to me because Exercise is one of my favorite hobbies. So as many of you know, I love exercise. Exercise is one of my absolute favorite hobbies. So that's why I really love my Fitbit, right? My Fitbit tracks all kinds of exercise. It tracks running, biking, I don't know, it also tracks treadmill running, yoga, and even when I do yard work. So I love when I can go into my app and I could see all of that exercise, right? So I'm going to actually write that. I love seeing how long I exercise for, how hard I worked, because it tells me like calories I burned and how high my heart rate got. Okay, and so it tells me all of those things, and I really love it. It's so fun for me. So I'm going to add a little bit. I love this because I can see the information and always try to get better. So that's kind of why I really love it. Okay, you guys know I love exercise. I love seeing all that information. I love being like, okay, I went for an hour, or my heart rate got up to 170, or, I did 3 kinds of exercise. I did yoga and running and I don't know, lifting weights. Okay. So I love seeing all that stuff that gets me really motivated and excited. But also there's one more little thing for me, right? It's not just the fun for me, but also I like that it connects to all my friends and we could see each other's stuff. And that way we motivate each other. So I'm actually going to add that into my paragraph. Always try to get better, right? I also love that it connects me with my friends. I'm making lots of typos, guys. Sorry. So I have Fitbits, and we can motivate each other with our. So notice, you guys, I wanted to tell you, first I described what my object was, what's special to me, right? I'm sure a lot of you will have video games or something like that. That was the whole first paragraph. What does it look like? And what is the object? Okay. And I even described, there's lots of different Fitbit bands, but I love that mine is mesh. It doesn't give me rashes, etc. But what I really, really love about my Fitbit does a lot of things. It tells me the time, it tells me my sleep, it keeps my heart rate. But my favorite thing about it, what makes it special to me, is the exercise piece. So my whole second paragraph is telling you how I love that it tracks my heart rate, it tracks my different exercises and how long I've been doing them for, and how it connects me to other people. That's why I love it, right? So even though this Fitbit does so many things, I focused on what makes me love it. So that's what I want to see from you. What is your object, and describe it, and then tell me, why do you love it? What makes it special to you? So hopefully you can break that up into 2 paragraphs again today. You should, if you're doing like kind of how I did, 3 to 5 sentences describing your object, and maybe 3 to even 10 sentences of why you love it. So I'm excited to see what your different objects are. I know each of us is super different, and that'll be great to see what you guys all come up with. Okay, bye.